Hey guys, so today I want to do a quick little comparison here between Android L, which is this new developer preview of the next version of Android from Google, and they basically released it yesterday for the Nexus 5 and some other Nexus devices. And then I do have my iPhone 5 here, or iPhone 5s, with iOS 8 beta. It's actually the beta 2, the latest beta, and we're expecting to see beta 3 coming out here in the upcoming weeks. Let's start off here on the lock screen on both these two devices and check out the UI, how it differs. First of all, you can see both have like this flat UI effect, and it kind of feels here that that the new version of Android kind of copied a lot from Apple, or copied at least a little bit. You can see flat UI look here on the camera icon. You get a little bit of an extra feature here in Android that you will be able to quickly swipe also to open up the camera app, or the dialer I mean. You can't do that inside of iOS 8, but you can access the quick to the camera though, the camera app quick access. But that's also one thing that you can do here inside of Android L. By swiping to the other direction, you can see it becomes bigger. And there we go. Basically it opens up. Sweet. Other than that, I mean, you can't really do super much. I mean, obviously you're gonna see notifications in iOS 8. You also see them over here. When you get, I think it can. No, I can't send a message at the moment, but I might do a video about that. But here also, you can see I have a quick little access to one of the notifications here on the lock screen in Android. Let's unlock these two devices here, and you can still see here that both have like screens here of a lot of things going on. Obviously a little bit more in Android here. Still with iOS you still only get apps here, no widgets in this area. In the latest version of Android here, Android L, you can swipe here to the left to quickly access Google Now, and they get some information about orders. You can see I had an order here on Amazon, and you can track that with Google Now, which is pretty cool. It knows things here that I'm interested in iOS, and obviously if I would go to work somewhere, it would have like a good location. Google Now is really a impressive thing that Google have done actually. Let's see here. Of course, you don't have anything like that on the iPhone. Something cool like that. But if you want to get access to one thing that's close to that, of course, that is Siri here, that you have a voice assistant where you will be able to find all kinds of cool information about the different stuff. You do have obviously also an app section here inside of Android L, which reminds about the previous versions of Android, so that can definitely be interesting. You have a quick access here on both to some toggles in iOS, obviously, and also in this new version of iOS 8 you have the same way as in iOS 7. You drag it up here and you get some quick access to some brightness controls, some multimedia stuff. If you want to get that done on Android, basically what you do is just drag down like this, and then you can either tap or swipe down here, and you can see kind of like the new UI look here, which I think is a little bit more intuitive. It looks a little bit more cool, a little bit more flat UI. I like that they have added this one, that it's out now. You don't have to tap on a button to change that brightness. I definitely do enjoy that little thing. If you want to see all notifications in iOS 8, obviously you just go down here from the top, and you will be able to have a more easier view here than compared to iOS 7, where you have all your notifications here. They have removed this mist section, which I definitely think is a nice little thing. You also have a today section, which is very smart with calendar. Inside of here you can see you will have widgets in the future within iOS 8, which is a little bit more awesome than what it's been in the past. So that is quite nice. If we continue here, you can see here you have a multitasking button, and you have like cards inside of Android L. On the iPhone, you double tap, and here you can see also a grid of all of your open apps. What I would love to have on both these two devices is a quick access to close down everything. Because this is really like, yeah, you can swipe or you can tap but it would be better if they just added a way to quickly close everything. Let's move on here. You can see how the turn off screen looks. Very simplistic in this developer preview here of Android L. Use the power off button here, and also slide here to power off inside of iOS 8. So that's interesting. Let's move on here to see. Obviously, I can do a video on specific app updates. We haven't had that many updates in specific apps with Android L. It's mostly just the UI update here that you can see. But you can see here inside the menus how it looks different compared to earlier. You can see a little bit more graphical things that's going on inside of the Android L versus iOS. I like iOS though, with those smaller icons here. Here it's a little bit bigger, and that's quite nice. So if we also, let's just tap up here, you can see the keyboard here, how it looks here inside of Android L, and then you see the keyboard here inside of iOS 8. Obviously, this is a bigger phone. We're expecting to see a phone that can actually match the Nexus 5 and future Nexus devices here pretty soon from Apple, of course, with the rumored iPhone 6 7-inch model and the iPhone 6 5.5-inch model. So that's definitely going to be quite nice to go over more in the future. Let's see here if there is anything. Obviously, if you hold in here, you have quick access to Google Now. And obviously you have the back key here, which is quite amazing. So yeah, just a quick little look here. Definitely let me know if there's anything more you want to see in specific apps or something like that. That can definitely maybe be some fun things. Here also in Multitasking you can get some quick access here to some recent or favorite contacts like Barbie, which is quite awesome. So have a great day. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.